Woo! The power has been with you all along. Hey, you guys, this is Trey Michael, and today we're going to dive into what's been going on in the universe in the now moment. You guys, for the past week, you guys and ladies, for the past week, I have been looking deep inside of myself to guarantee myself that I am on my track to my highest self, that I am still on the correct path that the universe wants me on. And through this evaluation portion that I've been going through, I had to ask myself a few questions. I wanted to make sure that I was still on the same path because I had a big question mark above my head. And it said, Trey, for some strange reason, it seems as if the things that I've been trying to manifest have not been coming into this form of reality right now. And the things that the universe showed me on this question, it was amazing, and I wanted to share with you guys today. Listen, let's dive deep into this one. Three ways that I found out, or my higher self explained to me, that I was still on my right path. And I'm going to share these three things with you. Number one, it asked me, was I still seeing synchronicities? And the answer to that was yes. Well, I want to explain why if you're still seeing synchronicities, that it's an assurance that you are still on your path. See, in order to resonate with the synchronicity, you have to be a vibrational match for the higher realms to be speaking with you. See, on my journey, and I'm pretty sure as the same as on your journey, when you were at your lower frequencies, before you were aware of synchronicities, I'm pretty sure that you never saw the numbers 333 and 444 and 555 or maybe 727 on a regular basis. See, that was because we were not a vibrational match for the higher realms to be able to express a way of showing us the right path or the path that we should be on. So when I asked my higher self, hey, am I on the right path? The first thing that it told me was, and it gave me assurance to myself, that I was on that right journey, and that I was still searching for my personal legend, was because I knew that I was still looking at synchronicities on a daily basis. Number two, it said, Trey, ask yourself, do you still respond to things that are not going your way the same way that you've always responded to them? So let me go ahead and give an example in my perception to how I came to the answer that yes, I was on my right path because I was responding to stimuluses a different way than I once used to. So how I kind of judge it is this way. I ask myself, am I a better person today than I was yesterday? And I took a week out to just to really dive into myself. Just say, hey, Trey, the last time that you were trying to do manifestations and it didn't go the way that you perceived it to go, what was my response? And I stopped and I looked at it a little bit and I realized that the last times in my existence that I did not get the manifestation that I wanted at the time that I wanted it, I remember panicking. I remember being extremely nervous about my future. I had perceived that my future was not going to be bright and I needed to hit the eject button and find another route and stray away from the course that I'm on. And when I took that evaluation from my past to my present, I said, how do I feel now that things are not going the way that I perceive that they should go, knowing that I'm doing all that I could do on this journey? And I just told myself, maybe it's just time for me to let go and let my higher self, let God handle this. Because some things are bigger than me, and some things can see better than I can see them. So right now, the creations are not coming the exact same way that I wanted them to come. But I am sure that my manifestations will come. It's simple as this. If you plant an apple seed in the ground, it's unequivocal. The only thing you're gonna get back is apples. So I am sure on my journey, like I hope that you're sure, that you've been planting good seeds in the soil. And when harvest time does come, you will reap that harvest. Number 3. And that third thing was a little strange to me. As I was meditating and speaking to my higher self, it said, Trey, birds of a feather flock together. It says each human being resonates at a frequency. And that frequency shifts things that's in your reality. So it told me, or I told myself from being lower self to higher self, to go out into society. Take a look at how people perceive you based upon your vibrations. See, if I vibrated lack and distrust, then I would see a lot of people that are looking a little shaky. But when I went out to society, went out in public, went to the movie theaters, went to the gas stations, went to the outlets, I noticed that when people saw me, before they were looking at me, they had frowns, but when they saw me, they smiled. And it let me know that I was still resonating higher frequencies, which let me know that I was still on my highest course. You guys, through this whole week experience of meditating and making sure that I'm aligned in the right order that I prefer to be on, which is my higher self, it came to me clearly that I sometimes, and you as well, have to realize that we are our lower selves in this three-dimensional reality, in flesh form. You're not your higher self. And sometimes your higher version of you is standing in the top of the mountains, and it's looking down at every perceived obstacle that you might be going through. And when it's guiding you left when you think you should be going right, it's only because it sees what's ahead of you. You guys, as smart as we may be, as higher vibrational beings that we're achieving to become, we have to remember that you are experiencing being a human. And humans have faults, and humans make mistakes, and humans have these things called time that we're trying to lock ourselves into. I asked my wife this question yesterday while we were watching Frozen 2 in the movies. And I said, sweetie, if someone told us that we'll have $20 million by January the 1st, if you knew that that check would clear January the 1st, would we be right at this moment worrying about our finances? And she looked at me and kind of smiled like, no. I said, so the only thing that makes us fear is the fact that we can't see the future. Well, that's not my job to see that future. It's my job to live in this now. And right now, I'm at peace. Right now, I'm whole. And right now, like you are, we've been planting positive seeds into the soil. So you guys smile. If you're feeling or resonating with what I was searching for to make sure you're on the right path, I hope that these 3 things that you can evaluate for yourself to guarantee yourself that you haven't shifted left or right, and that you're still standing firm and you are on your right course. You guys, our whole objective is to climb up the ladder. We don't want to fall off the ladder. We don't want to be stagnant on the ladder. We're trying to grow. When a seed is planted into the soil, and with a tree, like the tree that's behind me, once it's planted, its entire course of its life is to strive to the sun, strive to the higher version of oneself. Hey, you guys, I hope that this was something that can help you out on your journey. And I want to let you guys know as well, 2020 is on the way. 2020 to me is almost like clear vision, baby. And what I'm experiencing right now is a sign that clear vision is on its way. But right now, I know we're going through this small shift. It's always that little gulf right before you transition from one reality to another. You guys, the age of Aquarius is upon us. Smile, live, love, and laugh. Hey, and like we always say, namaste, namaste, namaste. Woo! The age of Aquarius is upon us, baby. 2020. Take those glasses off, because you already got clear vision. Peace.